and relax. Oh, I tell you what, I was running out of underwear in that second half, the amount of times I had to change them. Oh, my word, we never do things simply, do we? But we've got the 3 points, and my God, how we needed that. Such a brave performance in them last 20 minutes, the 9 men that we had left on the pitch. My word, it should have been so much simpler than that, but a win's a win, and my God, we will take that every time. Superb. Let's take it from the top. I'm getting my breath back. I'm sure you're the same. Let's take it from the top. ASM back in. Defensively depleted. No long staffs on the bench at all. More on that later. We got off to a great start. ASM nicking the ball off of the Southampton right back. Bang, puts it on a plate for the new boy Joe Willock, who grew into the game nicely. I mean, I say grew into the game nicely. Let's just take the first half as it is before it all went to shit. Grew into the game nicely, gave that energy and that burst from midfield that we've been missing, we've been lacking, and on a plate for him. The lad couldn't miss. Great start to his Newcastle stint. It gets better. Miguel Almiron, what a performance. What a performance. I'm not on scoring the players today, but if he doesn't get 10 out of 10, there's no justice in this world. And I'll be having serious words with whoever scores him if he doesn't get a 10. That was... he's in the form of his life again. What a performance. I cannot big that guy up enough. He was everywhere. And I know Liam with his Miggy runs a lot. You're damn right he does. And he puts in effort, work rate, grit, determination. For a lad of slight, slender figure, he puts himself about, and he is not afraid of getting stuck in. And he thoroughly deserves. I'm not sure whether the first would have gone down as a own goal or a Miggy goal, but either way, the lad's won us the game today. He has won us that game. The game flipped on its head. Obviously, Minamino got the goal back. Should Darlow do better? I don't know. It was a powerful strike, but it never looks good when you get beat your near post. Whatever. The game flipped on its head for me when Wilson went off. Suddenly our outlet wasn't as mobile. Carroll was warming up, but it was Joe Linton that got the nod. Okay. I mean, what do you do? A lot more static, but I'll come back onto Joe Linton because he was putting a brave shift in that second half, but the game did flip on its head. When Wilson went off. I hope it's not a serious injury. Please hit that like button as well. If you want to see Callum Wilson back in a black and white shirt as soon as possible, that result might save us. Indeed, it might. I think we need 3 more wins. I mean, the magic 40 points, that's not going to happen this season. I reckon 34. But I digress. The key moment for the game, because the game had already turned and we head on into first half stoppage time. Southampton were really putting us under pressure and really coming at us. On a side note, I thought Danny Ings was woeful today, and Jamal Lewis coped with him relatively well because he was pulling out to the right hand side, similar as what Wilson did for us. And Lewis didn't really give him half a sniff, if that. But the key moment of the game, the match winning part of the game,
as Carl comes in. Love you, bye. Love you.
Oh dear, you can catch him on the fan reaction in 10 minutes time. The key moment, Almiron on half time from the Southampton goalkeeper. Almiron's there to snatch it and play superbly into the back of the net. That's won us the game because the second half went to shit. Shelvey had a mare all game. He was absolutely woeful. He was passing horrendously. His delivery was poor. He was tackling like a prick. And he missed a gilt-edge opportunity right at the start of the second half to put the game beyond doubt. How he's missed, I do not know, because he's fluffed his lines completely. Shocking performance today up until... as if it couldn't get any worse. Jeffrey, what were you doing? I thought he was class. I thought he was really solid in the first half. Gave a decent account of himself, Hendrick. What a stupid second yellow to get for a mindless challenge. Horrendous. What are you thinking? I mean, he's out of the next game suspended. If only we had another centre mid on the bench to replace the loss of Hendrick in midfield. No Matty Longstaff, no Sean Longstaff, neither in the matchday squad at all, not on the bench. 3 strikers on the bench. Carroll Gale, Joe Linton, all on the bench. We had Richie, Elliot Anderson on the bench. No Longstaffs, and it nearly kicked us between the legs. Things get worse. James Ward-Prowse, obviously, amazing free kick. He's one of the Guardiola says he's the best he's ever seen at taking free kicks. Yeah, you can't argue with that. The lad's absolutely superb. We highlighted it on the preview last night. Don't give away silly fouls on the edge of the box. We did. You get punished. It's not rocket science. Great finish. Keeper had no chance. Backs against the wall time. 3-2. Then Hendrick goes. This all happens in the space of a minute. And then Cher goes off injured. What he was doing taking that free kick in the first place, I do not know. It favoured the left footer. We saw Almiron in the last game put in a lovely free kick that just clipped the wall, clipped the bar. Why Cher was taking it, I don't know. But there you go, 9 men backs against the wall. 3-2 easy win. I think not, but we'll take it every time. Lejeune, we can't recall because we've submitted the 25-man squad. He says we're in a defensive crisis and whatnot. Obviously, Kieran Clark will be fit because his wife's due to give birth any moment. So congratulations to him. Thankfully, we got the 3 points. So he'll come back in. But we're still short of numbers back there now. So why wouldn't you recall Lejeune? I mean, there is options. You can recall Cal Watts from Plymouth, but obviously because he wouldn't have to be registered because of his age. But Lejeune's our best centre-half. I've said it ever since I joined Newcastle Fans TV. Go back November 2019, Lejeune. I said it then. Shout out, as the comment suggests there, Paul Dummett, I thought was fantastic. And a shout out as well to Emil Kraft. Obviously, Manquillo went off injured. I thought Kraft was superb, which reinforces my dispute with my co-host, Mr. Greenwood. So Hayden as well, superb, absolutely superb. He can absolutely just do a job anywhere. He's just, God, he's good. He's good. We can't recall Lejeune. He can't be registered in time. Christian Atsu has taken up that final place, so there's no change in that. No, I can't. I'm horrendous. I hate tackling. So I hate heading unless it's to score a goal. Jay's spot on as always. Dummett, superb. He wasn't on very long, not fully fit. My God, he made some crucial interceptions, some real class interventions for us, and it was much needed. So brave, so battle hardened. Joe Linton came on. Right, was okay. Let's be balanced about this. He was poor when he came on to replace Wilson, but he was then put in an awful situation where we then went on down to 10 men. He's had to pull away from the right-hand side and try and hold things up, and he's done it reasonably well. It was a brave performance by all of them, so I'm not going to criticise at all. So, yeah, fair play to him. It's it's great to see as well, that real battle-hardened spirit in the team that's been missing, I think, some bits this season. So it's so nice to see us get back to that, and because we know that's in them. Willock was our furthest player forward in the second half. You saw him midway through. He made a run out of the back, and there was no one in front of him. All he could do was just pass it to Southampton. But he was a breath of fresh air. Yeah, exactly what we need in that midfield, as I touched upon earlier. Brings something different. So it'll be interesting to see who his partner will be now. Hendrick suspended for a game, because one of the Longstaffs will have to come back in, because Hayden's going to have to stay in the back four. Unless, obviously, Dummett is back, but you could go Dummett and Clark, so possibly there's an option there. Something's going on with the Longstaffs, and I don't like it one bit. Shout out Jamal Lewis, was supposed to be unfit, was more than likely to miss the game today, but he's put in a shift, as everyone did. But Miggy Almiron steals the headlines for me. Absolutely superb, gave everything, and he was an absolute credit to that black and white shirt tonight. Yeah, so proud of that performance. It was just superb. You can't get any better than that. Superb. But I'm genuinely sweating. That did it. Was it just me, or did that second half feel like 4 hours? And when you see the fourth official with the added time, you knew a big number was coming because of the injury to Share. Hopefully that's not too serious, but it didn't look great, him being stretchered off. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. We held on. Southampton recovered. They had a couple of goals disallowed for offside, which, by the way, whoever came up with this late flag idea can absolutely do one, because it's stupid. Absolutely stupid. Elliot, get on that fan reaction show, lad. We always love your passion on there. Yeah, Colin, no nails left. I've no nails left. I've no underpants left. I've had to change them so often. Yeah, crazy. But we've got the win. That gives us a lot of breathing room, because we enter now a period of some tricky fixtures, with no Callum Wilson, possibly with a hamstring pull. So, I mean, again, not to be defeatist, but if he misses Chelsea away, Man United away, games that, look, we're not expected to get anything from. So if he's got to miss them 2 games and get him ready for Wolves at home, which, considering how they're underachieving this season, looks a lot more winnable, then so be it. That's what's got to happen. But it was great to see. That's what we want to see more of. 4 at the back, entertaining. I mean, I know that's how Newcastle United do things. That's how we roll. It was crazy. I mean, Ed, tempted to give Hayden man of the match. I wouldn't. Well, I would argue, only because Almiron was so good, but Hayden absolutely superb. We are lucky to have him. Should be in the England squad, can do a job. And you know how Gareth Southgate plays with 3 at the back, with one kind of centre back pulling forward and making runs. That could be Isaac Hayden for me. But 4 points from mid-table. Europe, here we come. I don't think so. But anyway, great to get the 3 points. Lots of analysis and reaction left to come. Please do like this video. Can we get to the magic 150? Let's see. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Get yourself on the fan reaction coming up in 2 minutes' time with Carl and Liam, followed by Scoring the Players with Lee, Adam and Liam. And then I'm back later with the last word with Lee. It's always nice to do these videos after a win. So I couldn't have put it any better myself, Mr. John Bruce. 2 words, passion and commitment. Got that in abundance today. Absolutely superb. Fan reaction up next. So stay tuned to Newcastle Fans TV. Come on.